Adolfo E.
Yo, 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 what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mizz D. We back with Mizz D Presents. Guess what, y'all? We dropping off season 2, y'all. Season 2, man. We got new guests, new exclusives. Always got the crazy topics. Y'all already know what we gonna do, man. Turn it up, change the things, switch it up a bit. Know what I mean? But it's still your girl, Mizz D. You don't do nothing else out here, man. You grind, you eat, you repeat. Enjoy the show.
Yeah, Miss D. Yeah, yeah. Man, the flow, it just explode on overload. Now stay on go, and if you ain't know, I lose control. Don't trust these hoes, no, not a soul. That's my MO, yeah, I stay low. Cause these bitches be fake though. Do whatever people say so. Kissing all they a-hole. For Miss D, that's a no-no. Gotta do that, then I gotta go. I don't fuck with the po-po. And half of y'all.
Yo, 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 what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mizz D. Y'all already know. We live. Guess what? We got something special tonight, y'all. We interviewing Adolfo E himself. Yeah, I know. So who's recording? Nobody knows. Alright, but look, for real, we're here to talk, man. You know, I'm introducing Adolfo E tonight. You know, y'all already know this definitely is the face behind Mizz D Presents. And a lot of other things, but we'll get into that. I'm going to let him introduce himself. But you in the hot seat tonight.
Oh man, I guess so.
Good morning, man.
Good afternoon, good evening, all that good stuff. What's going on?
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Even though it's not Friday.
Yeah, we about to be pushing it to Friday.
So look, you know what I mean? It was only right to interview. It was only right, you know what I'm saying, to get this interview and just, you got a lot going on, you know. I mean, you got...
So I heard, man. So I heard.
Adolfo E Productions. I mean... Adolfo Beats and Eats. I mean, you got the website going. I mean, other things, you know, I let you slide them in if you would like to slide them in. Sure. Super producer, definitely top 5 in Richmond and VA. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
Talk to the people, man. Introduce yourself.
If you don't know by now, everybody know me, Adolfo E.
Yeah.
Produce a lot of music in the city. What can I say, man? If you really know me, you know I've been doing this stuff since '99. I've been produced for a lot of artists in the city, in the state, and across the country since 2003, man. The list is kind of incredible. That's through God's blessing, but it's incredible.
So look, I mean, just touching on that, like, because, I mean, you really move, you work, it's obvious. I mean, like you said, if they know you, then they know. If they don't, they don't. They need to get to know you, because, like, your drive, your ambition, like, your motive, like, your motivation be crazy. Like, what is your driving force? Like, what make you get up and grind like that? You such a jack of all trades, or even, I mean... I forgot about the computer repair company. You see what I'm saying? As the interview go on, I mean, I might name 63 more things. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but
Fix My PC LLC. That's my other business right there. Use computers, fix. If you got a company that got network issues, I can get you straight.
See what I'm saying? I ain't making this shit up. But you know what I'm saying? Like, what's your driving force? Like, what motivates you to go so hard?
I mean, to be honest, I don't want to be broke. You know, I mean, I ain't gonna even hold you. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up shit poor.
Yeah.
And I made a promise to myself when I was little. I ain't living like that.
Damn
like,
right.
That's for real. And then on top of that, you know, it's about me being a family man. You know, so I got to make sure my family's straight, but I also got to keep in mind that I like nice things too.
That's right.
So it got to be a balance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I got to get up out here and work.
Alright, so look, just speaking on that, man, the grind, the gutter, you know what I'm saying? You already know the rough, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely familiar with the rough, you know what I'm saying? I am the rough. But, you know, like, even though we go through things in life, how do you feel that it made you, the good things it gave you, the whole embodiment of yourself? Like, what did you think, you know, growing up with the struggle, how did it help to change you, and not only change you, but to cultivate you as a person?
Alright, so one thing, you know, when you growing up and you see that everything around you ain't right, you know what I'm saying? Some people would get complacent and they be like, okay, this is the way life's supposed to be.
Right.
For me, I always felt like that wasn't the way it's supposed to be.
Okay.
I ain't saying about having like the finer things in life, it's just having the basic necessities and then being able to be comfortable. Now, when you get to a point where you have the finer things in life, that's just an added bonus. You know what I'm saying? Most people are not, you know what I'm saying, not fortunate to have that. You know what I'm saying? But just being able to have the basis, you know, come home, you know what I'm saying, to a nice home, have all the goddamn utilities on, you know what I'm saying? Being able to have peace of mind, you know, stuff like that, not have to worry about bills, etc. You know what I'm saying? But once you get past that part and you get to your overflow where things start coming to an abundance, you know what I'm saying? I kind of always think about who I can help, who I can try to bring along and stuff like that, because I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't moving the same way. But you know, my heart pure and I'm genuine. So if I fuck with people like that, I'm gonna bring them around, bring them along, and then we'll figure the rest out. Yeah,
no doubt, man. That's a fact. I'm a lock. You know what I'm saying? He definitely produced that Mizz D that's out right now. You know what I'm saying? Gotta throw out shout out to the EP by Adolfo E.
Go get that. Listen to it. Leave some reviews. You know, check it out, pass it along, share it, you know what I'm saying? Don't get stuck on that, because we got another one about to come in the cut for real.
Definitely about to have it. That's going to be a smoker. That's a whole different level. But we ain't talking about me right now. We talk about Adolfo E. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I want to ask you, like, what do you see yourself, what journey are you embarking on now? If you don't mind sharing, what is something that you don't mind sharing with the public that you may be working on now, or a goal of yours?
Yeah, I got a bunch of goals, and my goals like kind of super far-fetched for some people, but they reality to me. But one of my immediate goals is to open up a restaurant.
Okay.
So I'm working on that. I got a lot of things in the works with that, but that's a whole different process, because I don't do like, I'm not no chef or nothing like that. I just like to cook food and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like to give people a taste of my experience.
I've eaten everything in the menu. Beats and eats. Listen, like, I ain't trying to be funny. Like, I ain't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I have eaten everything on the menu, man.
Word.
They got fast service. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's mobile eating. You can also pick it up as well, but like, it's dope. Because sometimes I be sitting at work, you know what I'm saying, and be like, I'm hungry, you know what I'm saying? I can get a delivery, you know what I mean? So like, what made you even start Beats and Eats, you know? To give the people a little bit of, you know, general information about it as well.
Yeah, so basically, you know what I'm saying, anybody that knows me, know me from back in the day, know that I like to cook. So like, if you ever came to one of my studio sessions, you know what I'm saying, or just came to vibe out, I always can whip something up.
Yeah.
And we, you know, whatever we doing in that joint, whether we actually working on music, listening to music, or we shooting shit, I got some food up in the cut, and we can eat. And that's just been one of the things that stuck with me over the years. You know what I'm saying? So this was during the pandemic. I don't even think about no food. But keep in mind, people was always telling me I need to sell plates up there. I can't figure it out, because I don't know what the monetary value of it is.
Right.
You know, so but I got other friends, they be caking up, they busting in the door on
That's right.
But me personally, because I don't play in that space, I'm like, I ain't really paying no mind. So my homeboy, he was like, man, look, he said, bro, you should goddamn sell plates. That food you be posting on the book. He said, man, if you start selling, people buy.
I'm trying to
I was
tell
like,
you.
word. I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I talked to my wife. I said, I'm going to go ahead and start the...
Shout out to Kim.
Shout out to my wife. Motherfucking Kim Cobbs.
You already know.
You see her, you see me. You know?
And that's on her.
But yeah, so I was like, okay, let me go ahead and just try it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had went and bought a bunch of food and stuff, you know what I'm saying, whooped it up. And then I called a bunch of people. I said, look, what y'all got going on?
Yeah.
Nothing. I said, I'm about to bring y'all some food. So I think I gave like 50 people some free plates or whatever. And they was like, you selling this? I said, yeah, but y'all, you know, I just want y'all to try it out and see what y'all really think. Give me that constructive criticism. I ain't getting no bad feedback. So to me, I was like, okay, floodgates open.
Right.
We're going to do it. Now we almost getting into a year doing this shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, the people want to know. I mean, I want to know. I mean, did Mizz D get one of those plates?
Yeah, you got one of those plates. What are you talking about? Yeah.
I was just making sure on the record.
You my #1 customer.
You
man.
already know, man.
Love,
I try to tell you, I be hungry, man, and I don't be wanting that bullshit. I need some real nutritional, sufficient nourishment to my esophagus on my anapasis. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's just on that. So we're gonna jump around. Like I said, your hands just touch a whole lot of stuff. So I'm gonna try to just jump on as much as I can. But
might have to do a part 2 or something, man.
Part 17. But who are some of the artists that you have recently worked with or worked with in the past? And is there anyone? I'm not even gonna say anyone. Are there artists that you feel like y'all really made like a connection, or like just in general, like through the years, like you talking about you've been doing this was what, like 98, so 99
professionally 2001.
Tomato.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know there has to be longevity artists you've had, like in that, from, you know what I mean, from like we going back to 90 something. Like, who are some of those artists that you still work with today?
Well, it's not like a lot of artists from back in the day that I really work with anymore, because, you know what I'm saying, we grew in different lanes. But those are my peoples to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people know that I did a lot of work with Bloody Rain, Crimeys, GMGB, you know what I'm saying, in those days. But, you know, that's a whole 10-year stretch between now and back in the day.
Right.
You know, and then to my knowledge, you know what I'm saying, I end up backing off the scene, you know what I'm saying? I had to take care of myself and get myself right. So like
revamped.
It's a lot of moving parts.
Okay,
with that,
got you.
With those people, I still keep in contact to this day.
Okay.
That's like family over anything.
Okay,
you know
alright.
So
that's solid.
You know what I'm saying? As far as recently, you know what I'm saying, like, you got the homie G's Finest. You know
okay.
He's solid.
Shout out to G's.
You know. You, of course.
What?
Yeah. You know.
I didn't know.
Now, on the other side, you know what I'm saying, because I got my website, 804ebeats.com.
That's right. Okay, 804ebeats.com. We're going to put it in the credits.
Yeah, so it's a lot of people that, you know, I ain't trying to brag or nothing, but if I show you guys, like, my BMI and ASCAP, because I got my BMI, I had BMI since, like, 03.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the ASCAP, when I put that underneath my company, 804E
Productions, okay.
So, like, when people hit my site and they buy beats and then they get the credit and stuff, I don't even know who these people are.
Right.
I mean, I know them. Some of them I probably can't even never meet because they're in different continents.
Right, okay, that's dope.
I just see the credits and all that stuff, so I'm like, okay, cool, you know, people fucking with me, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But then when I see the royalty checks, I'm like, yeah, they fucking with me.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's where it counts. The royalty checks is where it counts.
That change your life money. You know
okay.
What I'm, so I'm like, okay, that's cool. You know, but in terms of the city, you know what I'm saying, it's, you know, like G's Finest.
Yeah.
You did some work with the homie Rock Stages.
Rock Stages.
I mean, the list kind of go on and on. I want to keep throwing names on it, and I feel like I forget somebody.
Nobody, right.
For like
a multitude of people. I understand.
It's a lot of people since I came back on the scene in 2017.
Okay. 2017 is when you came back on the scene. What was your drive behind that? What made you want to pop back up in 2017?
Yeah, so when I left off the scene back in 2007, because I had to get my life straight.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I started having kids and.
Okay. Shout out to kids.
You know, when you going in that path having kids and stuff, you know, if you're a solid man, you gotta figure out how to take care of your family.
That's right.
Just like with anybody else, you know, I had to figure it out. So that's what I was doing. But I never stopped making music.
That's right.
What I ended up tapping into people who make sounds and sound packs for producers and stuff.
Okay.
You know, so they were like have submissions. So I said I'd submit something. Next thing you know, they'll hit me back outside the scope of that submission or campaign that they run and say, hey, yo, E, can you make some beats or whatever using our sound pack, and we'll upload your track to our site, you know what I'm saying, you'll get royalties off of it, et cetera, et cetera. I like, okay, cool. Little did I know, these are some of the biggest companies that everybody today buy their sounds from.
Right. Like
Native Instruments, Akai, I can go on and on and on.
Right.
You know, I like, that's God's plan.
That's right, God.
That stumbled across me. I wouldn't even think about nothing like that.
That's right.
So within that 10-year time span where I wasn't messing with artists in terms of producing for artists and stuff, that's what kept me alive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Production-wise.
Okay.
You know, but when I came back on the scene 2017, I had got the itch. I said, like, let me go ahead and just try this run one more time. But I said, when I do it this time, I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to see what really comes out of it.
Okay.
You know? So, yeah, so 2017, now we in
2021, going to 22.
Yeah, Q3 20.
About almost a 5-year stretch you've been running.
Yeah.
So, you know, here in Miss D Possess, we always ask the controversial questions.
Really? I don't know what that means, but we'll figure it out.
We'll figure this shit out. Okay, so your name is Adolfo E, man. That's a bold statement, like, for your name to be Adolfo E.
Mm-hmm.
What made you give yourself that name, and what makes you feel like you have the right to carry that name?
I'm past official, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to this music, my whole DNA is in this fucking city.
Okay.
I don't even want nobody to get it twisted, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think people don't realize what they doing comes through me or comes to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm humble enough to stay in the background.
I like that.
But don't let me have to shit on you, because it can get ugly.
Where's that emoji?
You know.
Let me get my phone.
You know, I'm humble, you know what I'm
They
saying?
said that's pudding, but, you know, people use it as a piece of shit emoji.
Certain things I leave alone because people don't know.
That's right.
You know, I don't like to, you know what I'm saying, sit there and overshadow somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, if I feel like somebody trying to shit, you know what I'm saying, then I have to put you back in position.
And I'm big on homage, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I definitely understand the space you coming from. Even just being in this field, you know, the entertainment world, it's treacherous out here. It's heartless. People are, you know, whatever the fuck they think they are. But, you know, at the same time, like, I just wanted to ask you that because, like, well, that's just the type of questions I be asking. But aside from that, you know, I just wanted to hear your opinion on that. You know, I do believe, like I said, in paying homage. I believe that we have to realize that a lot of times when we're looking at people as competition or we're looking at people as a threat, when in reality, if you know, you sit down and work with them, you know what I'm saying, you'll realize, I mean, even like with how we built a relationship, was a humbug.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I did music. We was introduced to each other. You know what I'm saying? Right. I didn't think that shit was gonna go, you know what I'm saying, from there and through the years, just building a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, I mean, I ain't just saying this because I'm saying this, but you dope as fuck. You solid. You really genuine. Just me coming as an artist,
thank
you know, I definitely just want to shout you on my end. I mean, what it is what it is, you know. I've always been ambitious. I've always been motivated. And I feel like my issue as an artist through the years have been resources.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So I can publicly, you know, say that because, you know, I'm not a hater. But I can publicly say that, you know, you have brought a lot of resources my way. And me being the hustler that I am, I utilize them, you know, and
like you're supposed to.
Right, and that's just the difference, you know what I'm saying? You know, utilize your resources, not using your resources, utilizing them. It's a difference. Sometimes people try to use people. Sometimes people don't want to give the same that they getting in. That ain't how you gonna make it, man. If you just stay solid, like I said, we really genuinely met on a humbug, you know. I didn't see this, you know. We got the show going on amongst other things, you know, in the Kizut for Rizza on the Blizzard. No, I'm joking. I might have been smoking 99 mangoes. I don't know.
Really?
What kind of strain is that? I might have mixed some weed, but anyway.
But I'm gonna tell you something, like, you know, it's one thing to do tracks with people,
Right.
but it's another thing to really like snatch up an artist and really produce for them. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? That's different. So I'm big on relationships.
That's
right.
right.
I don't care if I feel like you got an inkling of talent, I'm gonna work with you. I don't care if you got a lot of shit popping or if you ain't got nothing popping. If I see the talent, that's one thing. If I get a chance to build with you, and I see how you are as a person, and I can deal with you on a friendly basis, then, you know, who knows what God's got for us? You know what I'm saying? It's too easy, you know. But I move off relationships. You know what I'm saying? Anything else, you can go to adolfoebeats.com. You know, like, for real. You know, and I always tell you know something, like, I'm gonna be honest. It's a lot of dope producers in the city. You know what I'm saying? So typically, when I feel like if I can't gel with a person, you know what I'm saying, instead of me just shutting them down, I just point them in other people's direction.
That's
And
right.
I'd be like, look, you don't have to tell them that I send them your way or nothing.
That's right.
Just go ahead and
Go
and
there.
sit there, because they might got something better for you than what I can offer.
Right.
But I'm not gonna sit there and waste your time. I'm not gonna allow you to waste my time.
Right.
But I'm not gonna sit there and shut the door on you when I know it's a lot of other, you know what I'm saying, producers that's, you know, on their A game or on their come up game.
That's right.
That can give you what you need. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's too much to be spread around, but you don't have to shout me out on everything that I'm doing for you, whether it's directly or indirectly.
That's
Just go
right.
and do it. You know what I'm saying? I gave you the pipeline, then go ahead and use it.
That's right.
You know?
So, you know, I'm just gonna say it. I mean, it's obvious, you know, like I said, you know, y'all can check his track record, you know, if y'all don't know him or whatever, but you a vet, you know what I'm saying? You are amongst the elite, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying it. He ain't said I said it.
Well, thank
You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Me
know
just,
what that mean, but I
you're
take
the
it.
elite.
I take it.
Man, I'm just saying that because you very humble. I work with you close range, you know what I mean? And I really see, like, you know what I'm saying? I be tripping because, like, even just working with you, like, my business mind frame, you know, has altered different things, you know. Sometimes you just need a Band-Aid, and I feel like you was the Band-Aid that I needed, you know what I mean? I'm just, you know, paying homage. You're giving people flowers while they're here. But I just say that really because literally working close range with you, my mind changed how I deal with people. I was already there. I was missing something. And, you know, just by you being one of the elite, I said it, what's your advice to people coming up? Even if it's up, it don't have to just be upcoming producers. You know, like I said, your arms, you know, they stretch wide. So just as a human being, you know, as you were speaking on, you know what I'm saying, you from the hood. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you're not aware or you don't understand or get it. So what advice would you give someone, you know, coming out the mud, really trying to figure it out and just don't, that one thing that they missing, what would you give them?
Learn the business that you about to partake in.
Okay.
That's all you got to do. You know, like a lot of people know, but a lot of people don't know because I try to push a lot of business away from me if they, you know what I'm saying, depending on what the conversation is like.
Right.
I do a lot of music consultation.
Okay.
You know, when I tell people that, they were like, well, what can you help me with? I look, well, where are you at? You know what I'm saying? Because I did it for people that's coming up. I did it for people in the industry, you know. And I always tell people, regardless of what your budget is my fee.
That's right.
You know, but it doesn't make sense for me to sit down with you if you don't have the funds to really sit back and go ahead and put this to plan and execute.
Right.
You know, so I try to pick and choose who I really engage on that because that's a whole different workflow and that's a whole different monster in itself. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to mislead people, especially if you don't have the money to allocate to those ideas and thoughts and basically the recommendations I'm giving you and you're paying me for this. You know, you don't have the money for it, it don't really make sense. I like money too, but I'm not going to take everybody's money because, you know, all money ain't good money.
True indeed, true indeed.
But at the same token, this thing right here,
what's that called?
it's your phone. It's just this is your goddamn assistant. This is your research help. This is anything that you need. You know what I'm saying? Once you get past the whole social media platform, just research stuff. Before you be ready to ask a question on something, hit Google and ask Google that question. You probably get more answers than you would from somebody else that's trying to hustle you out your paper.
Right.
I mean, just to be honest.
So you use your phone as a resource is what you're saying.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. Alright, so I mean it's just so many questions.
I told you, man, you probably have to need a part two.
I know, it's so many questions running through my head. I'm just trying to touch all sides.
Word.
I'm just gonna say, just before we wrap things up, where are you in terms of spirituality? And I didn't say religion, y'all. Everybody calm down. But where are you in terms of spirituality, and how do you feel that it helps with what you have going on, how you see yourself flourish, and what it brings, having spirituality brings you, if you have spirituality. I'm not assuming, even though I already know the answer, but the world don't know, so he might not give you the answer you expect. He might
Yeah, so I ain't get too deep into it, but what I will say is, for one, you know what I'm saying, from a spirituality standpoint, what it means for me, and this is at a super high level, because we can take this into a whole different conversation.
That's right.
And rip it apart and bring it back together to get a totally different answer.
Right.
Right. But for me, the first thing is first is to have balance, you know. Because ain't nobody perfect. You know, we always have our good days, we always have our bad days.
That's right.
So to have balance, you know what I'm saying, whatever that means. If it means that you woke up feeling like a piece of shit and you ready to cuss the world out,
Yeah.
before you take your feet off that bed and hit that ground, you're trying to figure out
Real
how
talk.
to make peace with yourself, so that way when you stand up, you at peace with the world.
That's right.
To a degree. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
right.
On that note. Then the other part is, you know, positivity. You know what I'm saying? Whatever type of negative energy, you know what I'm saying, if it's in the form of people, places, and things, thoughts, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, try to get that as far away from you as possible.
True indeed.
So that way you can at least start your day. You know what I'm saying? Not saying you're going to run into BS, because that's just what it is. We all run into, you know, different crap and stuff throughout the day, you know what I'm saying? But just to find some way to keep balance and have positivity throughout your day, every day, you know what I'm saying? That's what it matters for me at a super, super high level.
So, before I get you to run your handles and things like that, you know, just follow me on social media. You have a lot of different quotes, or even if you're sharing a memory or something. What makes you get up and feel a need to share those things? And, you know, I'm gonna ask you that question, and I got one more question for you.
That's cool.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically me talking to myself.
Okay.
You know, for real, for real.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you know, I'm gonna post what I post, you know what I'm saying, because it's self-reflection and self-affirmation. If it reaches somebody else and it touches them, that's just an added bonus.
Okay.
That means whatever I'm thinking is resonating with people.
That's dope.
You know, that's all it is. It ain't no deep thought process in that, you know what I'm saying? Because we all on social media, you know what I'm saying? We want to laugh, we want to think. Sometimes we may want to cry, sometimes we just want to just read some shit, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if I can throw a negative inspiration out there, it's me talking to me first, and then me talking to y'all second.
I like that.
So that's just what it is. So if you pick up on it and you like it, a lot of people share it, you know what I'm saying? People, I don't even know these people.
Right.
They'll share. I'm talking about, like, because my page is public.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's people that I'm not even friends with, and they'll reshare it. So evidently,
It
I guess what
someone.
I'm doing is touching somebody. So okay, cool. Hey, it's out of my hands. It left my heart, and it's in the world. So now it's on somebody else's heart, and they had to, you know what I'm saying, the action to share it. So it is what it is.
Okay. Well, my last closing out question before you give your handles. You know, like I said, there's just so many questions that's just running through my head, you know, because just really, like, you know, for me, just not to get off subject, but I enjoy what I do as far as this show, because I really be connecting with people's souls.
Right.
Like, I really take this so beyond. This is so beyond an interview. When I'm interviewing people, I'm feeling their spirits. I'm engaging. I enjoy learning new things about people. Just the overall experience of an interview. Just the overall experience of, you know, just it's like a oneness, really, when you interviewing somebody. You know,
Right.
It becomes different. But I'm going to end off with this simple question. Not really simple, but yeah. It's different, but whatever. I want to ask this question because I can do what I want because it's my show.
For sure.
Alright. So, but I want to know if you could go back in time and talk to Lil Adolfo E. You know what I'm saying? What would you tell him to redirect him? Or would you tell him anything? Would you feel like, nope, nah? Or what would you tell, like, you know, if 15, 20 years ago I would have thought this, what would you tell him? What would you push him to do?
at face value, the first thing I would say, I wouldn't do nothing because it would change the trajectory.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So that'd be like the immediate.
Okay.
But I mean, if I really said, if I had
on
to
the
say,
offset.
let me just go ahead and just tell this little nigga something.
Okay.
I would never dropped out of school.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying? Because I dropped out of school.
Okay.
And shit. 96.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't go back to school until I was 30 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight the fuck up.
It's all good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did something that most people can't do or still trying to accomplish to do, you know. So it's okay.
But I feel like, you know, you even just doing that, just before we slide out, I want to take on that. You know, you was 30 years old, but you did it.
Right.
You know, my grandma, don't quote me on her.
29 at the,
Right.
I'm going to be honest.
I mean, okay, so you ain't got to be that specific, man. He was...
Yeah.
My grandma, she actually received her education. Got her GED from Randolph Community Center around West End.
Word.
So, and her just being 74 years old, it just show you that, you know, at any age you can go back and get your education. So that's the gist of that. But just even so, like, basically, like I just tell my kids, get the basic necessities, you know. We'll figure it out at that point, you know. My daughter, she wants to be a pediatrician. My son, he is very set on editing, construction, architecture. You know, if he do decide to go to be an architect, then he can, you know, go ahead and do that. But we've already discussed trade school because he's hands-on.
Right.
And I believe in, with my kids, you know, I'm equally as hard. You know, I don't care even if their grades are different. I still expect the same thing from each one, you know. So, but, you know, like, just even like with my son, like, he's so hands-on, and I watch how quick he pick up on things on his own.
Right.
So I just tell him, just go ahead and get that education, and, you know, just do the basic necessities. If y'all don't do nothing else, just get the diploma, get it out the way, you know what I'm saying, and just do what you want to do after that. As long as it's positive, let me put that out there.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. So just go ahead and run them your handles. Let them know where they can find you at.
Yeah. So you can find me on Facebook, Eric Cobbs. You can find me on my other page on Facebook, my business page, Adolfo E Productions LLC.
Okay.
You can find me on Instagram, Adolfo E Beats. It's a lot of other sites that I'm on that, you know, I ain't really tuned in. So if you just Google hashtag Adolfo E Beats on Google, then you'll see all the other stuff that pop up. And if you're interested, you want to see all the other stuff I'm into too. Then you can also check out my website, adolfoebeats.com. That's where I drop all my content and stuff.
Okay.
Beats, etc., etc. If you producer, you need sound packs, whatever. If you're into trying to get some music consultation, you can book your session through there.
Okay.
So yeah.
Alright, okay. Alright, so y'all know we definitely gonna highlight that at the end of the show.
But if you need that food, you already know, Beats and Eats, I got you. You know, taking care of whole Central Virginia on that part. If you need your computer fixed, I got you on that. You can hit me on Fix My PC LLC.
Okay.
I got you.
Fix
on
My
that as well.
PC LLC.
Yeah.
We'll definitely post that as well.
Yeah.
So look, I just want to thank you for taking your time out such a busy schedule. You know what I'm saying?
Something like that.
So interview with your girl, Mizz D. You know what I'm saying? From in front of the camera to behind the camera. You know what I mean?
Definitely gotta do a part 2 though, man.
We definitely gonna do a part 74. So be looking out for that. You know what I'm saying? Mizz D presents. We definitely got a lot in store for y'all. Shout out to Adolfo E Productions behind that. Again, I said, but yeah, like, just, you know, thank you for definitely taking the time out to do this. I've been trying to pull this interview out you for 3,473,293 years, but we'll talk about it on another day, you know what I'm saying? But y'all already know where y'all at. It's your girl, Mizz D. You know, if we don't do nothing else, we grind, we eat, and we repeat. Keep staying motivated out there, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the show, man. We out, man. I'm getting a little hungry.
Season 2, man. What we doing? Season
2, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Crazy.